Um, and then we meet a German Shepherd, Dane. Uh, so then we meet Dane, I think is next. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
right.
guy.
Do you like Dane?
At first I was kind of like, okay, Dane,
Another
that's like,
strong man.
well, no, I was like, oh, Dane's sweet, you know, he's like the best friend, I guess, still looking out for her.
Mm-mm.
But then like he started doing too much,
He's doing so
and
much.
like I don't think I like him anymore.
I don't. I
It's like he's not letting her grow. He's like trying to keep her the way she was before she got there, I
Yeah,
guess.
he's not. He doesn't care about like her growth and what she cares about because like it really doesn't matter. Like it's just like he's like, oh, she's gonna die here, which is like I understand that. But if she says like she's got it and she's like made it that far, like, cause I'm like around chapter 11, I know around chapter like 9 or something like that, I realized that Violet's like really far into this. Like,
Mm.
I think she said there's like 20 people left out of like, what was it, 400 or 500 people? Cadets at the very beginning of like, before the parapet or whatever. 500
Mm.
people joining, something like
No, I
that.
think like,
Huh?
was it not like 40 to 50? Or am I
In
tripping?
the beginning?
Yeah.
No.
I'm
No. No, it's
insane.
I feel like it's way more than that.
Have we actually read this book?
I
Like,
I
I'm
I I would. Okay, I'm gonna look dumb.
I
Alexandra
don't
reads books
know.
for a living.
I mean, yeah, but like, I'm also like, at the same time,
There's
I
not,
read, so
but
I'm
like
like, I don't remember any.
no, there's one. It was so many. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was so many people in the beginning, uh, and just a lot of them died, and it was just like two or 300. I don't remember. I remember there was like a lot of squads, and each
Mhm.
squad had like 10 people in it, right, or something like that. And then it's just like I'm pretty sure it was a lot of like I tried to do the math for a little bit, and I gave up. I thought there were like a lot of people, and then but when it said 20, I was like that is, and also that 20% or 30% is how much supposed to survive from the end. If it's 20 people at that point, then that has to make it like somewhere around at least 100, right? Or something like that. Math sucks. I
Um,
Yeah, whatever it is.
you're
It was
wrong.
5,000 contestants. Squid Games. Um and but I just remember seeing it was like 20 people and being like Violet's made it really far even though she is like literally just poisoning people. But she's made it so far and I was like Dane is still trying to get her out of here and she kind of wants to stay. Like you should honor that and believe in her as much as you believe in your other squad mates at that point. So that makes me mad, especially when there's no reason to not think that Violet isn't a really capable person. And I think that's what Zayden saw in her, which is crazy now that I think about it. Also, Violet's horny as hell. Okay, so I'm not horny as hell, but Violet reminds me of me because like her mind is so ADHD. She's just be
Okay.
like, you know, casually like suffering for her life, you know, broken up or whatever. Just like her ribs are out, and she'll just be like, I wonder what Dane is doing right now. It's like what? That's crazy. But yeah, so I think that they just kind of learn some stuff, and then we get a little bit of history,
Mm.
which you probably know more about, like the politics of everything that's going on. I'm still stuck in this one world. No spoilers, but I'm kind of wondering how you feel about the landscape. Does it get bigger than this right now? Like, do we learn more about the world? As in, like, is this whole journey set with her? I guess in this one setting. You know what I mean? Or do we learn about anything else at all? If you think it's too much of a spoiler, you don't have to tell me.
No,
But
I don't want to spoil anything.
okay, okay. Well, you kind of just spoiled because I just realized. Um, well, that makes me a little excited then, because it seems like there's so much changing all the time in this book. Um, I think that the battle brief is where I realized that Violet's actually really well suited for the what do we call them, cadets or the the wing riders
The,
people, the wider. What is this
of
book?
being in the quadrant she's in,
Oh yeah, yeah,
a dragon rider, yes.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I think so, and I think definitely like being the general's daughter, like it helps her in that way, like
Y-
having military experience.
Yeah, and I'm realizing that people are bringing a lot of their own experience to this too. Because for a little bit, I was like, okay, Violet's a little bit of a step up in some ways, and then others, but everybody is right. Like they all have like training physically, and if I haven't seen Violet use the fighting, like, because I know she remembers things, but I haven't seen Violet fight with her mind yet as much as I want to. Like I know she knows how to fight, but I haven't, like, it would be dope if she had like some kind of like photographic memory for like studying other people's advice, you know? That would be cool to see. I know she can already do poison and stuff, but I want to see her beat somebody up. It's only been like what, three months now? Something like that in by chapter 11. 2 or 3 months. So she can't have put on that much muscle. Yeah, and I think the only surprising thing, there's a lot of surprising moments in it. I think the one big surprising thing was how Zayden, the story's starting to focus around Zayden a little bit and his interaction with Violet. They did some good moments of like building up some tension, especially when she's going out to search for poison. Do you remember
Yeah.
when they went out into the when she went out into the night and saw the rebellion people gathering and stuff like that, and decided to get closer and eavesdrop, which is like I'm starting to really like her as a badass character for that, for sure.